Hello, I'm Rose and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I hope everybody is having a great day and a great week. Today I'm going to be doing a review on a movie called SARDAR UDHAM. So I will give a trigger warning. It is a little graphic, so I just want to put that out there before we ever get started to anyone that gets triggered easily. So I did make some notes because I am terrible at talking and remembering, so did take some handy dandy notes. But let's get started, shall we? So first I want to start out with some positive things. The actor who played SARDAR UDHAM, sorry I'm saying that wrong, Vicky Kaushal. He delivered a very composed, mature, and speechless performance. I don't know how he kept such a straight face throughout all the acting, because I would have lost it. The cast as well wasn't outstanding. The director, the cast, the visual effects were undescribable. It makes you not want to miss any detail that's going on in the film. Like, even when I had to get up and do something, I automatically paused it, or if I missed something, I went back and rewatched it because I didn't want to miss anything of the story. This movie will make you sad, and it'll make you so livid, and you guys have to watch it. I highly recommend that you watch it. And for anyone that hasn't watched it, there are going to be some spoiler notes in this. The movie is based on Udham Singh, known as SARDAR UDHAM, who goes Jiwalian to avenge the brutal Jiwalian Wala Bagh massacre that took place, sorry if I'm saying his places wrong, Amritsar, Punjab, and this took place on April 13th, 1919. On that horrible day, a large peaceful crowd gathered to protest peacefully against pro-Indian independence. General Reginald Dyer was authorized by Michael O'Dwyer, the man of the hem of affairs. He authorized Reginald Dyer to order men to open fire at the peaceful protesters, which over 20,000 people were attending that peaceful protest. And he authorized him to just shoot them for no reason at all. Like, I read some research on this, and it said that they did it because they were against curfew. But in the movie and other places, there was statements given that there was no curfew, that this was just said to give her a reason. Like, they lied basically. Which angers me. Like, I don't see how you can just shoot an innocent crowd of peaceful protesters. Take a deep breath here. My thoughts throughout the movie. I was confused in the beginning why he was in jail in 1931. It didn't really say why he was in jail. So I was definitely confused there. Oh, there was a scene where he asked for a sweet. And I don't know why, but I thought that was just so cute when he asked it. Like, it was so sweet and innocent. When he had the nightmare, my heart broke because I can't imagine or couldn't imagine what he has been through, what he has seen throughout his life. When he went to General Reginald's grave, his tombstone had read, "In loving memory." I laughed at that. I'm like, loving? Like, that's exactly what I did. Some quotes that angered me from the movie was, these are quotes from O'Dyer, the one that ordered the general to do that. "I made sure that the Indians contributed generously to the war loan." When I heard that, I'm like, how did you make sure? Did you like force them to donate? Did you like steal from them? What did you do? Like, how did you make sure that Indians donated or contributed to the loan, like, generously? Like, I genuinely want to know, like, that. Another quote that angered me was, "It is not only our right, but our duty to rule India." It is nobody's right to rule another country. Everyone deserves freedom. So, that one really, I took to heart a lot. And then, there was a meeting, which where those quotes were coming from. In that meeting, in the audience, there was not one Indian in that audience. The only Indians that were there were the members of the Indian Association, which I find that very ironic, that not one Indian can have a voice or listen to this. There was like no one, unless they didn't want to be there. I don't know. The members of that audience literally had no heart, and they had faith, all their faith, in such a fraudulent monster. That's what he is. Like, he's not a human, or no, he wasn't a human. He was a fraud. He was a monster. Whenever Sardar Udham shot O'Dyer, the press, I don't know what his name was, the guy that was giving the, like, he was speaking with the press, he gave a statement after he was shot that "we will not tolerate such violence, such acts of terrorism. A coward is within our country." Wasn't it a violent act and a terroristic action for what they did against innocent people that were protesting? I was baffled by that statement. The reenactment of the massacre is absolutely heartbreaking. I warn people, it's going to anger you. You're going to cry, but mostly it's going to anger you. Watch with caution. I never felt so much anger. Innocent men and women and children all lost their lives just because they were peacefully doing a protest. And that scene, there was a child sitting by his departed mother, and I lost it at that moment. My heart shattered for all of them, but I felt so happy when Sardar Udham avenged them. Every one of them, including their families, deserved justice. Some facts from the movie that they were listed in the end, some facts. So I wanted to share with you guys those. There were 2.6 million Indians that lost their lives fighting for the British during World War II and I. 4 million Indians died of starvation during the man-made Bengal famine caused by Winston Churchill's wartime policies. It's been more than 100 years that has passed, and India has yet to receive an apology from the British government for that massacre. I personally love this film, but my goodness, it is heart-wrenching. And I am so sorry to India. India deserves an apology. I do know that the people now have nothing to do with that, but it is a part of the history that should be acknowledged. And it should just be, they should receive an apology. Even though they're not a part of that now, you know what I mean? It is a part of the history, and it should never be forgotten. But yeah, oh my gosh. I highly recommend this movie. Watch with caution. It is going to make you severely angry and very emotional. But I recommend that you watch it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm glad that you stayed with me this long. And I hope everyone has a blessed week. And until next time, much love.